welcome to the podcast Resonance. I'm Mike Reardon. I'm the host of this podcast. This is my first solo episode, and I just wanted to record something just to kind of introduce the podcast and explain a little bit some of my thoughts about it and what it could be and what I'm kind of thinking of when I'm making some of these episodes. So, welcome. This is my apartment. I live in Greenwood, Indiana, about 5 minutes from the border of Indianapolis. This is The Old Man and the Guitarist by Picasso, the painting by Picasso, great painting. And we also got a plant here. So bringing the room together, kind of bring it to life a little bit. Matches my shirt. So my name's Mike Reardon. I'm a musician and teacher in the Indianapolis area. I've been teaching the past 15 years. I've taught at IU Jacobs School of Music for 6 years. I worked for Vincennes University for 2.5 years, and I'm currently a lecturer at Purdue University, teaching guitar and music theory classes there. So I thought it might be interesting to start a podcast and just talk about a variety of topics, all things kind of music and arts and culture related. There's a few different reasons why I decided to start this. One of the main ones was I was listening to a lot of podcasts with comedians, and I just love listening to them talk. I love the stream of consciousness, free format kind of style of just talking unscripted, and just kind of letting your ideas out and listening to different people's ideas and what they think, and kind of like a raw, unedited, like low edited kind of version of podcasting. And I just really enjoyed it. I enjoyed like the honesty of it. I enjoyed the people sharing what they really think and kind of some different things I've never considered before. And another reason I wanted to start this was because I taught these classes at this place called Ben Davis University a few years ago. I taught music appreciation and American music history. And a lot of times when people hear music appreciation, they think it's a blow-off class and that it's, which sometimes is the case, but I thought that the class was actually really interesting. The textbook for that class was really good. It's a textbook called Listen, and the author's name for that book escapes me right now, but I thought the information in the book was really good. Some of the ideas were very rich, and I wanted to talk about those with different people. When I taught the class, it was interesting talking to some of the students because a lot of the students didn't know some of these things. Some of it I didn't know before I started teaching. And I've talked with adults that are much older than me and they never heard about some of these things that have happened in history and culture, and just things about how art and music influence culture and how culture influences art. These are ideas I was introduced to in my undergrad that I thought were really interesting. And yeah, in the past 10 years since then, I've just been thinking about that, and I finally got to teach a class talking about these things, and I thought it'd be interesting to discuss with all of you and hopefully talk to some different people and get some different opinions. I'm hoping to be able to bring some experts on this show that can talk about some of these topics in more detail than I can. I know I have a few degrees in music, and I've studied music a lot. I've read a lot about music. I've listened to many musicians, but yeah, I would love to talk to some scholars on music history or music theory scholars, or just different people that are, and just hear what people have to say, like people's thoughts on these things. So that's kind of one of my aims for this podcast, is just to do that, and also to spread awareness of some musicians that I think are really awesome, that I think don't get a lot of attention or people don't know about them very well. Some of the people on this podcast will be names that people in the music world recognize, and some of them will be just people I think are doing really great work that are not really getting the recognition that I think that they should, or I just think are awesome musicians and awesome people. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. So I'll do my best to put out content as regularly as I can. There's going to be lulls sometimes because there's just a lot going on. I'm teaching. I'm currently finishing up a degree. I'm about to move in about a couple of weeks. I'm moving up to West Lafayette, and just a lot going on. So I'll do my best to kind of release episodes semi-regularly, but if there's a little bit of a break, just bear with me. I'm going to try to keep uploading. Sometimes it might just take a little bit of time. But I appreciate all of you for listening, and thanks so much. I'm looking forward to getting started.